Welcome to Da Nang and welcome to 43 Town. Let's have a look how it looks today when it is so hot. I don't think people are making photos right now there. It's super hot again, like every day. And yeah, this is where we're gonna go soon. I will let you know how the barbecue was, because it's a good barbecue, Marcus said, and he really enjoys it there. It's very good. But I think 43 Town is a huge success. Pretty good. They have lots of different restaurants there. And I think this is where we're gonna go for $3.79. Very nice. Getting lots of meat in. Yeah. But yeah, 43 Town, I think it's a success. There's still people making photos, even when it is that hot. Very interesting. But when the sun goes down, it's way, way more crowded. People making photos. The prices are super fair here as well. The banh mi is just 75 cents. So yeah, definitely a recommendation, this whole strip here. It might be a little bit hot right now, but usually the wind goes very well here in this street. In this very important street. Nguyen Phan Toi. I hope I pronounced it right. Probably not. My wife probably gonna kick me again. But yeah, this is the street. This is what a hot summer day looks like in Da Nang. And the coffee shops are pretty full, especially the ones with the good AC in there, like Highlands and bread and butter. But even people sitting here outside, so this is a good sign. But let's check out this street. I haven't been here for a long time. I think I never walked here on the... Oh yes, I walked here on the 1 hour walk from the airport to the beach. Hi.
You're Sammy, right?
Yes.
Oh, good. Yeah, I read all your stuff on online.
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, nice to find.
All right, guys, we are continuing. So many nice Australian people I meet on the street. Absolutely love it. He also asked me how he can get involved with meetups or something. You can just join my channel, memberships, or go to my Patreon and become a patron. And we have usually every 1 or every 2 weeks a meetup. So if you want to get involved like that and support my channel, please become a member or a patron. Ooh. Gom Na Lin. Also. So this is the second location. This is very interesting. Very interesting. That's a new place. And for all guys who like Bunda Mam Tom, right there is a good one as well. Bunda Mam Tom. Very nice. They also have very cute sausage dogs. Very cute sausage dog. Yeah, one time had puppies there, so we went there eating more often. We almost took this puppy. That's so cute. Oh, look at this Q Beach. It looks like very noisy hotel rooms or apartments actually on this street here. Whew. So this street here, by the way, if you follow the street and all the way in the back, you go a little bit to the right, you will basically come to the airport. All right, very easy. And if you want to see this trip from the airport to the beach, I actually made a video with Marcus. We made it in 58 minutes. But we also had a talk with an Indian guy here when they had a convention. But very interesting. We did the airport to the beach all the way here in 1 hour. Nice. And now this here is one of the most important streets in the Am Thung area, in the most tourist area, Le Quan Dao. pretty much connects all the Antungs at some point. So this street is very busy and yeah, very important so to know. Le Quan Dao, this street has lots of good stuff and we're gonna check it out now. Le Quan Dao starts with this seafood place I never tried before. And then they have some a store where you can buy pretty much everything. If you need a screw or screwdriver or like all this kind of, or like a lamp, a bulb, all this kind of stuff you can buy there actually. Then you got Sophia Suites. They are actually together with Sofiana Hotel. I think they renovated when I was there the last time. It's very interesting. Now we're seeing here Nukmia. This is what Marcus loves the most. Sugarcane juice. And now this is a very, very important place here, guys. Bun Bo Hui. And they have this big bun bo soup with the beautiful big bone, very tender beef bone. Very good place. Looks a little bit creepy. Don't go to the restrooms. Just eat and leave again. But what is this? Something new happening here. Huh. There's most likely going to be another coffee shop. As you can see here, there are so many coffee shops in the whole street here. There's no way you can be not caffeinated here. There's a banh mi stand. It's only, I think, during the day or morning. More coffee shops. Fruit juices, fresh pressed juices. Most likely also. Oh, also, some people ask me about prices with the massage places. So this is around $4, $8 for 60 minutes. Foot massage. Body massage, 60 minutes, $10. But usually they have some kind of offers or specials. But look at this, Romanian food. That is interesting. Romanian food. Transylvania nest. Huh. I don't know, but I never had Romanian food, I think. Very interesting. Gotta try it out once. This here looks pretty good. Dracula's Ultimate Delight. Nice. I like it. This looks good. Gotta try it out. Bobo Pizza. Huh. Drugstores. A car wash. I can't remember seeing this anywhere. And for all my vegan viewers here, this is pretty good. Love and vegan. I like two things on the menu. I like the mushroom baguette and the cauliflower chicken. So cauliflower chicken, I like cauliflower and how they prepare it, very tasty. I'm not into the fake meat things. Rather have normal vegetables, but yeah. Pizza. Pizza House. They also have other Italian dishes here. Interesting. Pasta, 175k. Seafood platter. Steak, burgers, desserts. Combos. Alright. Tattoo, lots of tattoo stores here. So many tattoo stores came out of nowhere. I think because they can make so much money out of it. Because tattoos are not cheap here in Vietnam. I absolutely love this place. I gotta go back here. I still have to make a video about the ramen place. But also, of course, I have all my stuff in my Google Maps guide, so please check this out. This is gonna help you a lot with everything here in Da Nang. Haircut, 70K. Ciao. There you go, 70,000 dong, a haircut. They're pretty famous here actually. They have maybe 4 places. Hey, how you doing, man? You look so fine, man.
Yeah, good.
Wow. Where are you going with that suit?
Sam.
Yeah. I just said, okay, can I have a little tour?
You review?
Just I want to see,
let's
yeah.
go.
I don't need a haircut today, but just want to see how it looks.
Yo, come here.
All right. Woo. So this is how it looks here. Very cool interior. And I think they have the washing station there in the back. So they also do the whole hair wash stuff and all kinds of procedure here. Is this even a foot massage place? Not sure. All right. Okay, man. All right, bro, I gotta come back.
Okay,
See you, mate. Bye bye. It looks so cool. But it's hot. You gotta go in the AC, man. Yeah. See ya. Yeah. And this guy did my hair, I think 2-3 times. But he's always moving around, so it's not easy to get him. Because they have, I think, 3 locations. 3 locations, and yeah, it's a little bit tough to have a relationship with a barber. So I have another barber now. But yeah, if you just want to do your hair and have a nice hair shampoo, it's a good place. But it always depends on who's doing your hair, right? And what do you really want, right? So if you have a beard like me and I want to have my beard looking the same specific way all the time, then you have to do a little bit more research. And what I can also recommend you is having specific photos of the type you want to have it. Or if a barber is doing exactly what you like, make a photo exactly how it is, as detailed as possible. So the barber knows exactly what you want, because the language will not help you. You need to have really specific photos and show exactly how you want it. And usually they can replicate it. But hey, let's talk about this infinity here. This looks crazy. Look at this bump. Looks like he has a bump on his head. It looks pretty cool though. QX80. Never seen this car before. 37, so it's also not even from Da Nang. How you doing, Chris? This is getting more ready and ready here. Ready and ready. I'm excited when this is done. Oh, this is gonna be, I don't know, maybe this will be my favorite thing. Hi! Maybe this will be my favorite place here. I don't know. I have this feeling. I got this feeling. Woo. And I don't know why they already have some flowers over there. Some plants. Are there rooms ready already? This is like a showroom or something. Maybe. Is someone living there already? I don't believe that, but maybe it's a showroom. Interesting. We are still on the Le Quan Dao Street. As you can see here, there's so much to do here on the street. We got a 24-hour pho place here. And then the fly burgers. The burgers are pretty small though. You gotta know that. But they're tasty. I cannot say anything against it. They're small, but they're also small priced. So if you just want to have a little bit of a snack burger, that's the place. Oh, what's going on here? Someone lost his boots. It's also the only Turkish place here, Istanbul kebab. I have to try it again. 3 times I was disappointed. The 4th time I had a shawarma with chicken and a good deal. And I was like, okay, that was not bad. But the kebab, I really want to have it German style. And I did not get that yet here. Somewhere, no, I have to take it back. I got it actually in Thailand. They had a Berlin kebab. That's very, very close to German Turkish kebab. And actually there's another place in Pattaya. I actually had a good kebab as well. Oh man, I gotta go to Pattaya soon. I have to go out the country on 14th of June. I'm not sure where to go yet. Melbourne is postponed because it did not fit somehow with the travel plans and everything. Didn't fit. Most likely in September, hopefully. I still got my visa, so at some point we can do it. But yeah. No Melbourne in June, sadly. Sorry guys. Was out of my control, but we will do it at some point. Watermelon season, okay. That's a good thing here. You always have to do the fruits that are in season. Oh, so cheap and so good. Now it's also avocado season. Whew. You get so good avocados here. Not all are good, but if you find good ones, stick to them. They are very, very nice and so big as well. Beautiful. It's not always, some are a little bit overpriced too. Like, if you go to the local markets, sometimes huge avocado farmers just be at a road, okay? I will walk down there soon and show you. They're just gonna be huge avocado farmers, hang out there and sell the all avocados, you know? And this is where you can get the best and the freshest, best value. No middleman. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please check out this video and see you in the next walk.